Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Create Astral Modded Minecraft, where today we are going to be working on power, such as the electric motor, and moving across this way in our quest book here. Of course, I don't think we'll be able to reach the rocket ship in this episode, but you never know what might happen. Yeah, it's not going to be that. But what is going to happen is I'm going to show you what I've been doing. A lot is what I've been doing. So I went ahead and finished up this bad boy as I said I would in the last episode. Of course, I've designed it to look very similar to that guy, so it's a lot of rubber wood, which, I mean, it's fine. I have infinite, and look, you can see another tree just grew over there. And I still have some of my project materials and just random things I've been getting from working on this here. This guy's not staying there. I just have no other place for him. So yeah. But let's look at something you've already seen. This is our copper and tin production. They're going smoothly now. They're pretty much 100% efficient, or not efficient, but 100% automated now. Over here, I had to pull this guy forward because if you look back there, you can see where we're making the Viridium. Yeah, that one was a little bit annoying because the pipe didn't like to all the time reconnect to the seared casting basin. The basin, for whatever reason, whenever you would load in and out of the world, the pipe would not recognize it. So I just pulled this forward and now it's right here. So yeah, that solved that. But if we go over here, something you saw before is we've got this little nook right here, and we've got this bad boy. This is actually our silver production. Now, this is not all the silver we have. We're getting more as we speak. You can see it right there being washed into silver nuggets or silver chunks, raw silver, because you can get these. Like they said, you can get the. Okay, there is a way to get them. It's being annoying. I don't know why. But yeah, we're getting the raw silver. And back here is where we're still getting in our dash and our cheese, which we're almost full on cheese. The dash I've actually been taking out several times to craft it into ingots. But this right here is where we've been filtering in the flint so that this stays topped off and continues to automate. Over here is just a little viewing window for where we're turning the calcite into the dripstone, which then goes into making the limestone and whatnot. The bone meal here has been an issue. Like, it's working and it's not working. We're still having issues with the production of bone meal from the moss farm. I don't know what happened to this moss farm design in most recent editions. It really doesn't like to produce. I don't know why. Like before in my single player series, well, they're all single player actually. In my like regular off camera series, they're just fine. This is a perfect way to produce bone meal. This one, not so much. Like I'm going through tons of bone meal. But thankfully, the kelp farm has been helping us out with that, and we've only just really, filled this guy up, and it's staying full because of, both operations, or well, all three operations. So yeah, that's about it that I've really done in the last few episodes, last few days. I've been working on this for days, so. All this is automated, everything from stone to, yeah, it looks pretty crazy when you actually go up here and take a look. And you can see that some of the stuff still spills out everywhere, and I can't really stop that, but that's because it's going so fast, and this is a crazy mess. Literally all of this on top that you see is just for smooth stone to be put into the basins down there, so I don't have to keep running back and forth with smooth stone. So yeah, And then this guy over here, this is the silver production. Actually, yeah, this is the silver production right there. This is the dash production right here. It's a whole ordeal. Like, things are spitting out everywhere, and I actually have to come over here every now and again and, you know, make sure that this isn't filling up. But otherwise, we're doing good. We're doing good. I've gotten plenty of copper and tin from this, and dash. Silver's really slow, but that's because of flint. But that's really enough about that. Also, the bread slash slime farm over there, that's working perfectly. Well, I say perfectly. When you load it in and out of the world, the dough that's on the belt line likes to, hello there, likes to mess up. But other than that, we're completely full of slime, and the bread, you know, I've been exclusively eating off it, so we're doing good over there, actually. There was one small instance of a failure, which I hope I've rectified, but we'll see. But for right now, this guy that we built a while ago for the redstone chips, these guys, is actually about to get another use. Because in order to make these guys, or not these guys, these guys, the basic frames, actually uses this whole step. So we can make a few more of these basic machine frames, which we're gonna need to do before we can get to this guy. Actually, I do have enough to do this right now. I just need to do this, which is gonna be tedious because I have to set up a new machine. Fun, because none of the machines are actually, I would actually have to put this one over one block, and I think I could do that. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Move this all over one block, and then we would be good to go. Although, I keep hitting that on accident. Yeah. Let me figure out if I'm going to repurpose this or if I'm going to just build a new one over there. And I'll be right back with making these guys. Be right back. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and built the system up there. I decided not to repurpose that one because I'm still going to need that one technically for other things. So yeah. But what I have done is I have gotten the necessary items we're going to need, and we are ready to start the process. So, like always, it's just a simple seared melter. I tried saying seared and heater at the same time. But either way, it's all set up, ready to go. I even got another weighted ejector to just go whee! But the weirdest thing about this is I don't like this change they did with the Hephaestus / Tinker's construct. So it asked for 41 millibuckets. Okay, well, how much is 41 millibuckets? Well, we look at silver ingots. Let's see how much they give us. Okay, they give us 1 ingot's worth of silver. Okay, how much is that? 9,000 droplets. What the fuck is with the droplets? I didn't need droplets. I need... And let me guess, this is 1,000 droplets, yeah. What are droplets? They're not millibuckets. They're definitely not, because, like, a millibucket is literally, if we do this again, this freaking, what is it? 1 block is a bucket. 1 block, 9. 9 are a bucket, and a millibucket is anything less than a bucket. So 41 millibuckets is what? It just doesn't make sense that they've changed it to droplets, and yeah, so I'm just going to throw a single piece of silver in here and pray that it works. throw in the copper wires that we're gonna need. And so now we've got 1 ingots or 9,000 droplets. Okay, now that's in here. Okay, so 1 ingot is 111 millibuckets. I thought that was the number, but I wasn't sure. So let me get out my handy dandy calculator. And if we take a look, it needs 41 millibuckets, and we have 111. 111. Hang on. I've messed this up already. I missed a 1. 111 divided by 41 is like 2 points, what? 2.7. Okay, so we need two. It will create 2 instances. So, and we need like 6. So we need at least 2 more silver ingots to make this work properly. That'll be 333. So back to the calculator. If we have 333 divided by 41, that gets us technically 8. It'll get us 8 instances, so we'll have a little bit more than we need. So just throw 1 in, splash, bonk, bonk, stamp, and repeat the process. Boing. Excuse you? Oh, the hoppers are in the way. I forgot about those guys. Let's take these out real quick. I'll have to recalibrate that in a minute. But now it'll jump over. Boing. It still missed? Excuse me? Alright, let me... Look. Oh. You weren't there last time. Shit. Let me... know what? You know what? Nah. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna take you off. Just run it through manually these couple times. How many do we got left? We're halfway through, so 3 more tries. All right, let me speed this up real quick. And there we have it. Our integrated circuit. So now we can actually move on to... Oh wait, do we need... Oh, we need 2 for these. Okay. Well, you know what? That's perfect timing for making some other things. Okay, I was thinking of this. We only need 1 for the extractor, but we need to be able to power the extractor, which comes from other things. So, yeah. Let me make as many of these integrated circuits as I can, and let me fix the whole, weighted ejector thing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got 64 of the integrated circuits all ready to go for the various things that we're going to need. I also been doing a little bit of faffing about and making a couple things, more smart chutes to fix a couple things, and some things have happened. So I have, this area is very noisy. Hang on. Yeah. So yeah, the lava has been, like, the lava that's right there and the lava that's right there has been burning down this wood right here. So I have to replace it all with these basalt or deep slate bricks. Because yeah, this all has just burnt down like 3 times now, so fun. But in the meantime, like I said, I did some faffing about to try to fix a few processes that have been breaking. One of those is the actual resources that I have generating over there. I had to add in some smart chutes to fix those. And then the clay production. If I actually get in this machine, I could have gotten in the machine over there. I'm dumb. But yeah, the machine itself it's creating the clays a little messed up because of that whole deal. The the cobblestone keeps jumping around, and I thought I solved it by putting these bricks right here to kind of stop it. It didn't. There was still cobblestone on here and here, stopping the whole clay process going on. So I ended up removing these filters, adding cobblestone to the filter, and that way it just drops anything that gets through down. Oop, I have clay in my inventory now. Why do I have clay in my inventory? Go away. But yes, I've also been coming down here to pick up the flint every so often to then restock these silver. I gotta go this way. Because the silver needs the flint. But with these integrated circuits, we don't have to worry about that flint. We can just let it despawn, or we can destroy it, because boop, we can make flint via the extractor. We just have to give it power. And to give it power, we can do two things. We can do the alternator, which we can use with the boiler down there, which we are going to do regardless, or we can use this guy, because this guy is only running at like half its max energy right now. Yeah, it's about half. It's a little more than half. So we can use the rest of the stress units over here to power the extractor. Or, you know, we have to make a I can make a basic solar, because I have coal dust, I have these, and a generator. It's pretty easy to make as well. I can't make the tier 2 one because, yeah, advanced needs Ostrom, and Ostrom comes from Mars, and I haven't gotten to being able to go to Mars yet. But either way, all those steps are going to require these red cell batteries, which are silver plates, Certus quartz, and some insulated wires. So let's head over this way to the base, because that's where I'm keeping all of it. I should have had it in my inventory already. I'm sorry. But we go up in here. I should probably turn the sounds back on now. Or not. Oh, well, now you hear that boiler. But we need this guy. We need this guy. I thought I've already gotten that achievement. We need some of you and some of you. Actually, how can I make more of these? I'm pretty sure I can make more of these guys. This makes... One of these makes 2 of those. Yes, okay. So I can make actually a cyclical thing with these, you know, make an infinite loop, essentially, of those. So it's a good thing I have that dust. What else do I need? I don't need anything else. So we do this, we take those. Boop, 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 boop. And doot, and doot. So, boom. Hey. That gives us... apparently... Oh, I need to make 128. But... Oh, we actually don't get any rewards for it. But now we can actually start moving on to power. Also, I'm wrong. This alternator... it turns power into stress units. Requires at least 32 RPM to operate. It generates electric energy FE from rotational force. It energies... Okay, wait. Which one is it then? Because this one's just like the electric motor. Electric motors do the reverse of alternators. They take electricity and turn it into rotational power. Oh, okay. So yeah, it wants us to make an electric motor, but we want to make an alternator because we have infinite stress right here, essentially. So, but we need to first make a generator regardless. So, basic machine frame. I was on the wrong thing. I need a furnace. I had a furnace. Where'd I left it over there. I steal you. Yeah, I steal you. So that guy, and that guy makes a generator. And then basic solar is just coal dust, glass panes, the generator, and these guys. So glass panes, and then coal dust. I know I have some somewhere. Thought I did. Coal dust is done via charcoal dust and... wait. Is that really the only way to make coal dust? That is the only way to make coal dust. It's charcoal dust. And charcoal dust is... I thought I had some coal dust. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm dumb. It was basalt dust I have, not coal dust. So just gonna move on from there. I actually looked up what other kind of passive generators we could look into using, because the I don't want to have to keep filling this generator with coal. So I looked into what else I could make, and I came up with the windmill, not solar panel. I can't do the solar panel. The windmill. I can do the windmill because it operates at above 64 blocks, and over there the base standing height, like just right in front of all the ores, is like Y79, so it will work. So we're going to go ahead and make that, but in the meantime we are also going to make an extractor, and then the solar, or I keep saying solar, the windmill is actually very easy as well. Is that actually a quest reward? Or not a quest reward. An extractor is... oh, I actually have to make an alternator. Okay. Right. I need... I have iron plates over there. So what else did I need for this? Iron plates, capacitors, zincs. I have those making. Copper spools. Thought I made like 1 million of those at one point in time. What do I do with the spools? Spools are not in here. I do have some copper wire on me, so I could make some of the spools. I could make 1 spool. Are they in here? No, they're not in here. Ah. Well, either way, let me... I can just pick these up again later. So let's go ahead and bring this stuff over here. Whip, 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 whip. Actually, I can go... since it's got burnt down so many times, I can just go in here like a... nope, nope, okay, okay. I don't want the clay. Go away. Alright. Up here. Up. Up. What? Which is... okay. I need to throw it in right there, or... okay, so no, just right there. So I actually want to move this guy back 1. There we go. So the extractor, it's gonna sit there. It's gonna there. And then we are at Y 87. So this should work. Hey, look at that. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. And it is generating. Cool. So now we just got to turn these belts on. Somehow. Which way are you spinning? Can I actually... you're spinning in the correct direction. So I should be able to... excuse me, I sneezed. Do that, and then that here. And then I should be able to do this. Right. Configure sides, input, output. This should now be making flint, please. Yes, it is. It's making flint. Now I just got to do that. And rude, it is throwing gravel. Okay. Nope, not you. I'm gonna have to put a filter on that. And now I have to go in here and fix this. Okay, not in here. I have to go down in here and fix this. Okay. I think you. Okay. I do not have any brass. No, there's the iron sheets. Or not brass. Is it brass? Brass funnels are made with brass actual ingots. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got the funnels I need, and so I just gotta boop that, and then actually do that. That way it only ever shoots out the flint. I did... Oh, did I mess it? Oh. That actually might be why it was shooting the flint, the gravel out and not the flint. There we go. That might be it. That might be a me mistake that I made. And not a machine mistake. Whip. There we go. You can hear the silver is... the silver production is back online. With that clanging. I still can't get over that windmill. That windmill, it's so dumb, but I love it because how dumb it looks. I just... Whoever made Tech Reborn, you did a good job. That's funny. I like it. But yeah, we have this going on. Although I should probably actually do this. Take this hopper. Because if I don't do this, then the flint's kind of just going to sit on top and despawn. It's going to do that anyways after a certain amount is kind of done. But, yeah, you can see that we have silver production again. This is just, the 33 raw was just what we had before. But yeah, this is the basalt dust that I was talking about earlier. But now we can actually start working on the... this guy. And I have everything on me except for the basic machine frame. It's back over here. But I got my iron sheets, I got my zinc sheets, I got the brass sheets, so now these guys need to go back into my box. Just got to get close enough to put them away and go away. Okay. So now it is time to make the alternator. And it'll give us... What actually... Power is going this way to make this guy. This is essentially one of our angles. Dash, capacitors, display boards, navigation, mechanism. That's going to be fun. But I think all of this is going to be... This is all going to be next episode, yes, for sure. But getting down there is probably going to be our next goal. So I will probably... do all of this tedious stuff as well as automating a couple things in between. Because what do you take? Molten cobalt. How do I actually... Oh, cobalt. How do I get cobalt? Getting a little sidetracked, a little distracted. But that it is what it is. Alternator. Right. Oh, I never grabbed the spools. Actually, I never found the spools because they weren't up there. They're not... I would do that so often. I have no idea what I did with all those spools. Now, oh, I'm dumb. Here they are. I just couldn't see them because I'm stupid. But we take this copper wire. Do this, do this. There we go. We got 2 of them. We need those. And then I need you guys. And what was the other thing? Copper sheets. I have copper sheets, I thought. Apparently I don't have copper sheets on me. Rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that. Oh, I do. They're right there. That's what I thought. Thought I had some on me. So I don't have to waste any time. Make that. Make another one. I thought that was a quest as well. Apparently it's not. Is it really not? Is a capacitator not? It's not. Alright. So we got 2 capacitors. We need this guy. The basic is in here. Basic. We are going to do this recipe. Gives us 4 standard, which is nice. We do this and alternator. There we go. Now it's just 1, so I don't know how much it's actually going to output. But boop. At current speed, it's producing 2048. Or that's the amount of stress going into it. But it's generating 3 FE a tick, which is not a lot. But what we can do is we can hook up a rotational speed controller and then just crank it until we're using pretty much all of this stress. The, 147 and 456. Once we're using all of that, then we're going to be golden. But now, all your energy can be transferred to easy-to-use wires now. Connector, attach it. Oh, okay. So yeah, we can actually transfer the energy wherever we need it with copper wires. That's good. It's a good thing we made all these spools. It just means I have to take all this copper and turn it into copper wires. And copper wires, that's... Isn't there a rolling machine I can use, actually, to make? Copper wires. There's this guy, which makes 2, but there is a wire mill, which takes 2 to make 6. So 1 equals 3 instead of 1 equaling 2. That's good to know. But I think we're close on time. So it's good we got the alternator. But let me go ahead and see where we're at with the video. Okay, so we are actually over time right now. Like, we're just a couple minutes over time, but we are over time. So that's a good place to stop with getting the alternator all made up. And we can start, that's the wrong button. We can start moving on to these little side projects. I've got to look into how to make these guys because I got to look into how to make cobalt, but I'm pretty sure that's on the moon. So I have a fun little trip to the moon to make. But I want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who has been watching this. I greatly appreciate all the support y'all have been showing me. I do have a new job now. I have been mentioning this over on my streams and whatnot. But so it's going to be a little hectic for me trying to get videos out and still stream. But it is looking like I'll at least be able to stream 3 times a week and keep up the video schedule of twice a week. It's just going to take a little bit of work on my end to really hammer that process down. So be patient with me for the first little few weeks. But thank you all for watching. I've been Dorkman191, and this has been Create Astral Modded Minecraft. Bye, y'all.